Sagittarius, hello, it's CJ. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing really great. This reading is going to be a general read for you for the month of July 2022. But also remember, time is fluid, so whenever you feel drawn to this reading, there is probably a special message in it for you. Excuse me as I clear my throat. Let's just get started. I'm going to open up with getting you a major arcana, okay? I want to see what kind of energy Spirit has that is either around you or that you're working with. Some kind of advice. It's kind of a cool way to just do a different kind of read. So let's get started. All right, show me clearly for Sagittarius, our fire sign. Beautiful fire sign. Okay, well, that's two. I'm not taking two. We're going to get one. Sagittarius, what is going on? That's three that wanted to come out. All right, one major arcana, please, Spirit. Show me clearly. We have death. Scorpio. This is powerful. Big transformation this month. Or whenever you're drawn to it, as I said. The death card is something is needing to change. And change it will be this month. Wow. Bottom of the deck we have the soul butterfly. Okay, big adjustment here. Big change. Death card is always that energy where, you know, as I said, it's Scorpio. So it's quite deep and quite mystical. It is that energy of something that is something or someone that is needing to be released from your life. Could even be a mindset, right? But it's time for this to change. You need to be reborn again in a different way. Something is changing for you. It's a very transformative energy. All right, I'm going to get you an animal oracle, Sag, and then we'll get into the tarot and see what this is all about. Okay, thank you. Wow, we have dog, companionship. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy here. Something may be changing in some kind of relationship that you have. You know, could be love, could be friendship. I mean, we have lots of different kinds of relationships. Bottom of the deck. Okay, seriously, Saggy. This is a really important reading. We have transformation, the sea otter. So you have death and the actual transformation card. Big changes are on the way or are afoot. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. There's some kind of change that is going on in some relationship that you have. When we think about a dog, dogs are loyal. They're our best friends, you know. So I feel very much Spirit is saying there's going to be an adjustment. There's a transformation that is happening now. For some of you, Sagittarius, this could be actually you being in having a really great friendship, right? And this month, something changes and it becomes romantic and quite powerful and passionate, actually, with this card. There's a lot of beautiful purples and blues, and you might not be able to see it. My camera kind of washes it out. But it's almost like that. I'm picking up on that energy for someone out there that it's like, we have 10 of swords on the bottom though. Walking away from something. Maybe this is moving on. Maybe you've been in a relationship that didn't work, and this month there's going to be this person that shows up that really changes your trajectory in your life. Makes a big deal. I do feel like it would be very positive, especially with the dog, you know. As I said, they are such loyal, beautiful animals. You know, it's like dog spelled backwards is God. I mean, there's a lot of powerful energy in that. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune, we got 10 of Wands, got the World on the bottom of the deck at this moment. Okay, let's continue. 10 of Wands. So I feel like you're leaving a lot of stuff behind. You might actually physically be leaving a lot of stuff behind. Some of you may be walking away from a relationship. You know, it may not be working for you, and you know that it's not healthy for you. And so therefore you're making a decision to leave. Someone's leaving something behind. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune right in the center. And that is, you know, that's like the hand of fate. Really putting their fingertips all over that card, bringing you a lot of blessings. Four of Swords, right. A lot of hurt going on. We've got Magician on underneath. I'm going to continue here. Four of Swords. This is a rest, relaxation, recovery moment. Huge change. Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Sag. Oh, and we got the King of Swords too. And we have the Ten of Swords showing up again. And we have the Hierophant. So, alright. I'm getting a lot of messages, so bear with me here. For some of you, there has been someone who has left your life, and it might have been a long-term companionship, right? And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anyway. Although we have the Hierophant here. Hierophant for me often is a sign that it was a very deeply committed relationship. There was a contract involved, the marriage, right? Whether it was by just what it didn't work out, so it was time to separate, to leave. It had to die out. It was no longer good because someone was feeling very abandoned. We have Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That is that abandoned energy that is feeling like you've just been left in the cold, left alone, and you're devastated by it. With the Four of Swords showing up in your reading too, it's almost like I'm feeling like maybe this hasn't happened just now. Maybe this has happened in the recent past. And you are about to set off in a new direction. You are about to have this change happen in your life. Perhaps you're letting go of this person. You know, and I will say on a small percentage, perhaps you've lost a loved one or a companion that was really important to you, and they have crossed over, and you're having to adjust now. Four of Swords is that healing. It is taking that time out. It is separating your emotions so that you can actually heal before you can start moving forward. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. It's like it's taken a lot of work. Three of Pentacles is collaboration, but it is working together. Perhaps just working with yourself to allow healing to happen. But however this is playing out for you, it is a massive change that is coming in here. Ten of Swords is showing up again. So I feel like for the majority of you, you are letting some old relationship die. Again, place it where it might fit. It could be a business partner. It could have been a friendship. It could have been a lover. It could be a lot. But it's been too heavy. It has been too much work. It's been too much. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, leaving it behind. It has hurt too much. You haven't felt very appreciated, or you haven't felt like you give a lot, but they're not giving anything. This Five of Pentacles feels like breadcrumbing kind of energy. And we have the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords. That is a partnership, you know. So perhaps this is some relationship that you've had that it existed for quite a long time. But there's a separation going on here. And it does feel quite permanent with the Death card showing up. It is a complete change. And that might actually scare you a little bit, and it might be unnerving to some degree. And completely understandable. But it will be bringing in positivity. The wheel. Oh, I'm getting so congested at this moment. You know. Like I almost feel like I'm going to tear up here. So I'm really getting the strong energy of this deep sadness that you've experienced. Spirit wants you to know, though, that this is all a process, and it is the journey of life. And we lose things, and we separate from people because it is just life, right? No one makes it out of here alive either. The wheel showing up feels like this is just a destined process here. I feel like it's this process that has to happen or had to happen, and it has been tough. It hasn't been the most easiest. You maybe even have had to cut your emotions off quite a bit so that you can get clear in your mind, so that you can begin again in some other way with the King and the Queen of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles in the middle here underneath the wheel. It's like you are going to get your security back. You're going to get that calmness back if something has happened where there's been this separation, permanent separation. I'm feeling you're going to be able to get back to stability, you know. That is King of Pentacles. That's a gorgeous energy of sound, stable, calm, and happy, you know. There is a happiness here with the King of Pentacles. Also a father type as well. For some of you, maybe you've lost your father. Maybe you're very close to your father or father-like person. And this has probably been a very difficult situation to go through. Some of you may be losing your father. I don't like to give those kind of readings, but that is what they're giving me. Three of Pentacles, yes, collaboration. It could be you and two other people that have gone through this death process here. Man, I'm going to have to keep going here because I'm getting a little bit emotional. Give me just a second. All right, let me just try and get my energy focused again. It's transformation, though. All right, let's continue. What else, Spirit, for Sagittarius? I feel like there's a great loss that has happened in some relationship. And I also feel like if someone has crossed over, Sag, I feel like they want the dog energy to represent for you that the dog, you know, the dog's energy will never leave you. Perhaps some of you have lost your best friend as a dog, right? That could very well be it too. And they want you to know that they are around you. And if this hasn't happened yet, that they will be around you. Because there's a mourning feeling here. I have to give it to you what they're giving to me. And there is a feeling of mourning. And you kind of get a little bit... You're just kind of having to detach a bit from your emotions to get through this. But as I said, this is all the divine plan. You know, we all lose people physically, right? They're always around us. I believe that. We have the Ten of Cups on the bottom. So, you know, this is a family situation. Romantic, right? Definitely does not feel business-wise at all here. Huge change. What else, Spirit, for Sagittarius regarding this reading? You know, this might be a little bit of a longer read, so but that's okay. I hope you stick around. But this Ten of Wands walking away, it's like I'm trying to get this as clear as I can. Someone has left, whether physically, like left you, went on to a different home, not necessarily crossed over to the other side, but like someone has left here, someone has walked away. So there's two different ways that this is going. It's like some of you have actually lost a beautiful connection with a companion because it was their time. And others of you, you needed to walk away or leave, or someone has had to leave, and it's a separation for good so that you can start again. Whichever way, your life is changing a lot. Wow, you have your card come out, Temperance. Sag. Okay. Death is never easy to process. No matter what. It's always hard. Know that you are guided. Know that you are protected. And if you have lost someone because they've crossed over, know that they are around you. Know that this is just the process, and you are going to be okay. You will heal through this. Celebration on the bottom, Four of Wands. Again, that can be a marriage card for me. It might be you lost a partner, or that you've walked away from a partner. I hope this is making sense. This one wanted to come. Seven of Wands. Protecting yourself. Taking that time out that you need. If you have lost someone, in whatever way this is applying, if it's resonating with you, taking that time out to really nurture yourself, protecting your feelings, allowing yourself to kind of go within so that you can make this connection of allowing to see the other side of it, knowing that everything transforms, and death is part of that, and being able to accept that seems to be a really important message that is coming through here. Gosh. Okay, let's get a final outcome for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. My heart goes out to you. Big hugs. As I said, it is never an easy process, but it does feel like that is what is happening here. Page of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So it's in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Typically upright is like the beginning stages, right? The beginning of growing your pentacles, growing your self-worth, all that kind of stuff. But it's in reverse, so I almost feel like it's just, it's like it's just like stop, like it's just an end. I'm going to continue a little bit more, Sag. Spirit, show me clearly, what else do you have? Advice, guidance for our Sagittarius. The Star. Aquarius. Okay. So Sag and the Hangman. Saggy, this is not an easy reading for me to give to you. There's a loss here, whether it is actually someone transmuting over to the other side. Could be a dog, a pet, an animal as well. Or it's a loss of a relationship of some sort that is no longer working. It's been too much, too heavy, too painful. There's a need for you to kind of keep yourself protected and grounded. Take some time out and nurture yourself as this transformation happens. You are probably feeling quite alone at this moment, but please know that you are not. You are divinely protected. Your loved ones, your guides, your ancestors, your angels, they're all around you, helping you get through this, telling you that you are going to be all right. And with the Star coming out, it is definitely this healing process. There's a healing process that's going to be taking place here for you, and you are going to be, just know that you are loved and you are watched over here, but there's a healing that needs to happen here. And for some of you, as I said, this may be a father figure that is leaving your life, and for others of you, it's just the breakdown of a relationship. There's a lot of messages in here. I'm feeling quite emotional with this, so I'm actually gonna close this right off. Man, I hope it helps in some way. If this has happened to you, or know that you're gonna be healed. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna make it to the other side, and you're gonna go on, and you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. It's gonna hurt, but you're gonna be all right. And things will look completely different moving forward with the Hangman. This is a completely different way of seeing things. Completely different perspective. Big transformation happening. I don't feel like this is business. I feel like this is much more about some kind of relationship that, I really got to say, if this is about some kind of marriage or something, it is very possible, right? But it does feel more like, if someone is crossed over, particularly a father, particularly a dog, I don't know, they're giving that to me, it's because they had too much on their back. Maybe they weren't well, maybe they weren't feeling well, maybe they had some health issues of some sort with the Star as well. And it's time, it's their time. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helps in some way. Yeah. A lot of love to you. All right, we'll see you next time. Really take good care of yourself.